Hello, everyone. Interest rates came down 0.5 point this week, and this is very important. But I wanted to come to you after you heard all the frenzy and all the excitement and people screaming and yelling, and rates are down and everything is fantastic. And I wanted to come back and just share with you a sober reality of what that means to us all. So, first of all, 0.5 point compared to a 1/4 point that we had every time coming down. So now it's quite a bit. It's a big drop. That's going to help a lot of people who have variable mortgages. It's going to help people who have lines of credit and credit cards, and so that your expenses. So that's wonderful. That's really, really good. But we have to look at the big picture. Now, we are now having renewals occur at today's rates. It's great, it's 0.5 point less, but they were the lowest rates 5 years ago in history. So basically what we're seeing is people who are now renewing, it's still much higher than it was. They're gonna feel the pain of that. And the inflation rate has come down in terms of the amount it goes up. So let me explain to you what that means, because I've done it before, people don't realize, is that if the market said that the interest rates went up 10%, so it was $1, now it's $1.10, and now it's at 1.6. Well, it's gonna go up from $1.10 to 1.6. It's not gonna go down back to $1, and go up 1 point. It's gonna continue to increase from where it was. And my daughter shared with me a post that she saw online, and I'll share it with you, where someone was looking at their grocery order from a few years back, and it had a button said reorder. The original order was $129 and some odd cents. They reordered and it was 437 cents for the exact same amount. That means that everything out there is costing us more and we have less disposable income. Why am I telling you all this? Why am I rambling on? The rates went down 0.5%. It's more affordable. Yes, you can afford more in terms of payments, but why? Why did it go down 0.5 point? It wasn't just interest rates. What do the banks know? What do the powers that be know to bring it down so drastically that we don't know yet? And what I'm going to say to you is that there's concerns out there in the economy. There's concerns about jobs, employment, production, and the cost of living is high. And so it is good, it's positive, it's going to help some people, but you know what? Some people are still in trouble. There's difficulty in paying their bills. And I see that the retail industry is hurting tremendously. Now, we know that in retail, the last 3 months of the year, a lot of businesses make their year. And what happens if they don't? If we don't spend as much money this year? What's going to happen in January and February? We have an election coming up November 5th in the US, depending on who wins. Well, actually, I think they're both not being as favorable to Canada as we would like. So what we're dealing with is both presidents, whoever wins, are going to be employing different methods and renewing the trade agreements and tariffs and potentially. So I'm not here being the bearer of bad news. What I'm saying to you is that we still have some difficulties to overcome. I'm glad that the interest rates are a little bit lower. I'm glad it's going to help people have a lower mortgage. But what I want to share with you is that it's not over yet, and we don't want to celebrate too soon. We want to make sure we get everything in order before we, pull down our guard. These are very important numbers that you should be aware of. And I'm excited about the lower rates, but I'm also wary about why they're coming here. And I think in the months to come, we're going to see some things come out, and you're going to be surprised that it wasn't all rosy. Until next time.